Hello everybody, it's Seraphina and I'm here with your daily tarot insight. So before we begin, I would like to call upon the spirit of the universe that loves us unconditionally. I would like to call upon the spirits of this land, of this island, and of this ocean, and I thank them for holding the space and for their ancient wisdom. And I would like to call upon my guides, my ancestors, my team of light, my archangels, and my higher self, and I thank them for their presence and guidance with this collective reading. Okay, what guidance is there for the collective today? We have the card of the Lovers. We have a card that flipped over. We have the card of Judgment. What further guidance is there for the collective today? We have the Ace of Swords. What further guidance is there for the collective today? I'll shuffle again. What further guidance is there for the collective today? We have the Five of Wands. And what is this all about? Well, okay. We have the card of Temperance. So 3 major arcana. Today is an important day. What further guidance is there for the collective today? We have Hathor Light Codes, Light Immersion, Full System Upgrade, Power Recall. It's making me think of the fact that Uranus goes retrograde tomorrow with so much light and electricity around Hathor. Hathor is the cow goddess of ancient Egypt, and she's like the ultimate nurturer, and it's saying full system upgrade. So if some of you have been feeling a little weighed down, or like you need more naps, or like you need more food, you could be going through a system upgrade. What further guidance is there for the collective? I'm using the Twin Flame Ascension deck, and it's because I feel that there's something pertinent regarding our relationships right now. What guidance is there for the collective? We have Receiving Cosmic Intelligence, and it says Divine Creativity. Wow, what a beautiful card. Downloads are happening for sure. I feel like picking from this deck. What further guidance is there for the collective today? Okay. We have Inner Wellspring. I have an inner wellspring of love that luxuriously overflows with abundance. So what I'm getting from this is like literally seeing the spring coming from within, and it's by recognizing that we have everything we need, we are everything we need, and when we're seeking for that outside of ourselves, it means that we need to go back in and reassess why we're doing that. If we have everything we need, if we have all the answers, all the clarity, going outside can be confusing. What further guidance is there for the collective? We have Soul Work with a bee, a busy bee. Okay, and one more of this deck. What further guidance is there for the collective today? Look at the card we have. Yeah, definitely something's going on with relationships. And I feel that it's quite positive, to be honest. Okay, so we're starting off with the Lovers. And the Lovers represents the alchemical marriage, right? We have an angel here, we have the luminousness of the sun. And what this is making me think of is the phase in alchemy that's called that's called Hieros gamos. And basically it means the divine union between our masculine and our feminine parts. And I can't help but notice when I first picked the card, it had never jumped out to me like it had before. You see behind this masculine, we have a tree with flames. And for me, it's making me think of like Prometheus. It's making me think of the tree of knowledge, right? And behind this woman, we have the tree of wisdom, right? And interestingly enough, in the story of Adam and Eve, it was from the tree of wisdom with the snake and the apple that we were not allowed, like they didn't want us to bite the apple out of it. Anyway, I'm deterring a little bit off path, but basically what I'm sensing from this is that yes, there's something going on with our romantic relationships or with our partners or even with a friendship that's kind of like mirroring this cosmic love. And it's something that's being called to being, what I see is like a shifting in level. It's like a shifting up in frequency. Because there's something that's being called to our attention. We can see Archangel Gabriel blowing its trumpet towards the people who have been in slumber. This is the ultimate card of awakening, of perceiving something from a different perspective. It's kind of like not being able to go back to sleep once you see the truth of something. And I do think that there's a truth that's going to be revealed to us. And I feel it's almost going to happen in a very shocking way. I'm really feeling this like Uranus influence that's coming up. So we don't have the tower here, which could also represent that. So maybe it's not going to be as destructive. I feel that it's more going to be like a flash, an illumination, a cosmic intelligence that's going to come through for us regarding our relationship with others and ultimately towards ourselves. Because some of us have been maybe in some ego conflict, some ego dynamics. This is the card of collaboration and competition, right? So it's like we start off a relationship and we're starting off in a collaborative way, and then all of a sudden some irritant comes into the relationship and it becomes a little bit of an ego competition. Who's right, who's not, who's gonna win this battle type thing, right? And so I feel that that's what's coming up. You know, tension or conflict is not bad, right? Depends on if we are both emotionally mature enough to be able to talk about it. Then this irritant, once that was sand, let's say, can become a pearl in the relationship. And we learned a new form of communication between each other. We understand each other deeply. We're finishing off with a card of Temperance, which is a card of healing. Funnily enough, right now what I'm getting with this one is almost like a therapist. Like almost like somebody's gonna come in and help you, maybe somebody who already has been through this aspect in a relationship or something. So this is Archangel Raphael, who's the ultimate healer. Raphael means, you know, the God who heals. And so we have one foot in the present, one foot in the past. We're kind of like going with the flow, working on our concoction, right? It's the angel of alchemy. And we're going to be eventually led to the illumination. What I feel that this illumination is further clarity on our soul work, right? And so basically bees are highly independent, but they also function very well within the community, right? And so they have this ultimate objective, this ultimate goal, which, you know, as a byproduct is having honey, but they're taking care of the entire community. So when we are diligent and we work on our own soul's path, on our own wounding, and we recognize that we are our own inner wellspring, we have everything within, it's actually, you know, rippling out into the collective. So not only is it going to ripple out into our relationships and us being met, right? I feel like there's a need for an equal give and take here. It's like, am I actually receiving what I'm giving out? And if I'm not, what does that say about me? Do I need to communicate things in a better way? Am I with a partner who just maybe isn't ever going to meet me that way? And should I maybe move on? Because I feel that some of us are receiving a full body upgrade. With that, a lot of insight is coming in. Our third eye is being activated. And it's more about how we can nourish ourselves, right? How we can come back to ourselves, right? So in general, what I'm getting from this is like, can we balance out the wisdom and the knowledge within or even see those aspects outside of ourselves in our romantic relationships or friendships, because there's something that we cannot unsee. There's something that we've awoken to. It's a truth, and it's leading us to a victorious place. It is leading us to clarity around something that just wasn't jiving, something that just was not working out. And the ultimate place it's leading to is to a higher degree of healing. Like I said, a shift in consciousness, a shift in the quality of consciousness, because we're doing our soul work, not just for ourselves, but for others, by recognizing that we are our source of love. And that's how we can be present for others in a way that is balanced, because we are tuning into our divine creativity and ultimately tapping into the light immersion, the power recall. We're calling our power back. We're not, pointing fingers. We're not blaming other people. We are owning our own power, our own soul work, and that is going to ripple out in a positive way into our relationships. So I do want to leave just by saying that there is an element of the unknown here, maybe something a little surprising, a little shocking. Okay, everybody, I hope that this was useful to you. I hope you're all enjoying the beginning of the Virgo season. I am going to go on a little road trip, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have signal there. I'm not sure if I'm going to have internet there. So I'm going to do my best to keep on uploading the videos if I do have internet there. But if you don't see videos from me, it's because I've turned off my cell phone. Okay, everybody. Bye.